Hey everybody, this is Brittany here from Surfing Waves of Light, and I am feeling inspired to make a video, um, channel something. So um, I'm going to let the guides come through, and thank you so much for listening. I think you'll enjoy this one. They've been knocking on my door for a day or two now, and so they're very excited to speak. Greetings, dear beings. It is I, the energies, the love, and the freedom that resonates with my being as you know me. Asante, Germain. Today I am here to address symptoms and situations that we have noticed occurring among many of the beings on this planet, both awake and not awake. Have you been feeling tired? Have you been feeling worn down? Have you been feeling less social? Well, we tell you, dear beings, do not fret about these experiences, because it is we, your guides and teachers. It is us. We are working with you. Some of you may know that, and some may not. And so allow me, through this being, to explain what is going on. You see, dear beings, when we look down upon the planet at each and every one of you, we see a spirit being in a body, and we see this spirit infusing this body, becoming one with it, and attached to the non-physical through its connection to the body. We see very heavily weighed down beings, almost like a person in a sumo wrestler costume. Very much big, lots of weight, bloating, tension. This is what the non-physical aspect of a being looks like, the energy field for many of you. This is not because you have done anything wrong. No, dear beings. This is because you have been trained and conditioned in many ways. One of which, the one that is causing the most heaviness to stay with many of you, dear loving beings, is the mind training you've received around suppression of emotions. Yes, dear beings, you are all very talented actors and actresses, professionals as far as we can see. So many of you walk around with heaviness on your hearts, heaviness on your shoulders and your backs, heaviness in your hands, heaviness diffuse throughout your entire fields. And you, through many years of practice, have become experts at bringing all of this weight around with you, managing the busy lives you've been trained into while also carrying around this very heavy meat suit. So you see, it is really not the body in and of itself that makes a being feel heavy. Yes, of course, the body has its physical components, obviously, but it is not just the body that is weighing you down. No, dear beings, it is the emotions that you have, like a classically trained musician, suppressed. And you all do this quite beautifully, quite suavely. We are picturing to this being a musician, a violin player who plays with great motion, very smooth, with ease, has a beautiful style, so we say. And what you all do is you play this game of suppression every day. Things come up for you, and you have learned, like a smooth artist, how to tuck those motions in, how to move along, and how to continue on your day, no matter what is going on, carrying these emotions, these thoughts, these traumas. And so you do it. And we are quite impressed. To move around with such heaviness, it is quite a task. But the spirit of the human being is so far underestimated. And so we see how strong your spirits really are when we look at your fields and see the heaviness that you are holding as you carry on pretending to be a happy mother or a happy doctor or a happy waitress or a happy any role, insert any role that you are currently playing. Yes, dear beings, there is this being inside of you. We've spoken of it, her, she, them, whatever you wish to call it, many times before. It is this being that you have been trained out of. And so as you walk around the planet, pretending to be all of these roles, carrying the emotional heaviness that comes with many of these roles, we watch you in awe. We watch you with love. And so, you have done this for many years, many of you. But now the times are changing. And as the energies shift on the planet, you cannot help but to feel the heaviness even more. You may be feeling tired or worn down. Maybe you just don't have the energy to see the friends you usually see, or go to the party, or to any sort of social event that you're used to going to. And you think to yourself, this is quite out of character for me. I am a bright being. I love my friends. I love being insert role, whatever role that is that you love. So, dear beings, if you are feeling this out of characterization, know that it is us. We sometimes work to wear you down. We present situations in your life to help you to feel this heaviness that is in your body. And as we work with you in your higher self form, we are asking your permission constantly to help you. And you, on the highest planes of existence, have asked us to help you clear the lower frequency thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and emotions that are keeping you so heavy, dear beings. That is what your higher self has asked for in this incarnation. And so we bring you these feelings because, well, for many reasons, but one of the most important reasons is we need you to be alone sometimes. Yes, dear beings, we need you to have days of sanctity, sort of what Sunday used to represent. We need you to have days of rest, because it is through rest that we can really work with you. It is through you being alone and you questioning your life, which tends to happen when you are worn down. It is through those experiences that we can actually get a word in. You see, you are all trained so well to always be with other people, to always be listening or watching. There's always some sort of sensation that you are experiencing. The only sensation that you tend to lack to experience is your time with us. And so we help to wear you down. We help to make you feel tired, because it is through your feelings of tiredness and worn downness that you may actually take the time to be alone, to be with us. And we tell you that when you work with us, your life will flow with much ease. But when you are working under the conditions of the mind as imposed by the ego, it can be quite a hectic journey, very hectic. So we may softly wear you down. A couple of things happen and you are tired, and now you cannot do that thing that your mind wanted you to do. And we wish to ask you today to just be okay with this. It is okay. Let us repeat. It is okay to be tired. It is okay to be worn down. It is okay if you do not wish to be as social as you used to be. For as these heavy blocks, we're picturing them as little bricks all over your body, as we are releasing these bricks, popping them like a balloon, you get to have more of your energy flow back. And sometimes, once the flow of energy is back, you may find yourself in different situations than before. You may find that you are not the same being. You are not as drawn to the same social situations. And it is through a withdrawal from situations that you can really get clarity on if that situation is right for you. And it will not change overnight, dear beings. But if you take time with us when you are feeling tired and worn down, we will help you to get the message. We will help you to know what it is that you could be doing to ease your journey. And we wish for you all to have the most joy and the most ease as you frolic around in the earth game. Yes, that is what we wish for you. So, do not worry if you are tired. Do not worry if you are fatigued. We say, embrace it, honor it, and start changing your life through rest today. Through honoring your feelings and spending time with us. Because just like you take time to get to know a friend or learn a job, you will need much time to integrate us fully into your lives, to create full relationship with us. And it is through rest, those quiet moments or those busy moments where you happen to zone out for a second, staring off into the distance or in a little bit of a trance-like state because you are driving or you are doing something that is easy for you. Your mind does not need to think actively to perform. That is where we can talk to you. So we ask you to be more intentional about that time, and we ask you to honor the time of slowing down. We have said this to a client of this dear beings the other day. You are all electrical beings, and so the slowing down of you that is occurring through your tiredness or you feeling worn out, it is like if you took a electrical wiring and you wanted to fix it and upgrade it. You cannot fix electrical wiring when the power is on. The first thing electricians do before they fix wires is they turn off the electricity. So just like that example, we are turning off the electricity a bit to you so we can get you into a relaxed, slower state so we may do some major upgrades. And when you are back feeling like yourself again, not tired, full of energy, full of light, you will not be the same person. You will be an upgraded version of yourself. So while you are resisting being tired or chilling out, try not to, dear beings. Know that it is temporary. You may feel like you are not doing enough. You may feel rushed to get back into feeling full of energy, feeling full of doing things in this world. But we tell you, allow us to help you make these upgrades, and then the doing that you do in the world will be infinitely more effective. Do not fear if you are chronically ill or if you are having a big wound healing, surgical healing, any kind of sickness that is healing. You are being majorly upgraded. And through rest, we can align the healing that is best for you. Trust that what is happening to you is not an accident. Nothing is an accident, dear beings. Not a single fight, not a single tear, not a single stress. Everything is leading you toward becoming more of who you really are. And right now, you are all receiving major upgrades. Major, big ones that require us to slow you down so that we can fully integrate them. And we do this because we want you to be the best versions of yourself that is possible. We can see through time, and so we can see the heaviness that you are holding on to, but we can simultaneously see you in your brightest expression. And you are on that journey. You all are. That is the journey of this lifetime for all beings. The brightest expression. So, truly honor your rest. Truly honor your feelings. And do not dismay if you need to cry, if you feel angry, or upset. We do not wish for you to carry this anymore, and so we are creating situations to help you expose it. This being had a trigger just recently. She had a long day that did not go exactly as planned. Many clients, not much time for herself, did not really have the opportunity to get super grounded and centered at the end of the day, and was just feeling completely fatigued. And we saw an opportunity. Yes, we were excited. We showed her something on the internet that triggered anger, jealousy, self-loathing within herself. And it was not a beautiful aspect of this being, but she knew that she needed to express it. And even though she knew those feelings were not in alignment with who she is and who she is working to fully embody on this planet, she still released them. She said the words. She talked with her partner at quite a loud volume about her upsetness, about how she felt, even though she knew it was not a loving thought. And she cried. And guess what, dear beings? It is so beautiful to us because she is lighter now for it. She is not under any illusions that is not a situation that bothers her. She is now fully aware and looking to find the thoughts that fueled that reaction. She has lightened her load. She has not fully cleared it, but it sometimes takes a few outbursts or cries or expressions in order for something to fully clear. And guess what? When she does clear this heavy brick that we see in her field, there will be new pathways that open for her that would not be available while she was still in that heaviness. So, do not think that because this being can channel us, that she is exempt from the emotions of being a human. She is very much a human, but she is aspiring to be a light being, fully embodied. And so, we are here to help. Work with us because we love you. And we are so pleased that you took the time to listen to our message about what it may mean if you are feeling tired or worn out. Do not judge it as bad. There is no bad or good. Keep releasing until you feel light in your body. Then you will be free to have so many more experiences because the heaviness will not be there. You will be free to jump around and explore that highest expression of self. And we can see each and every one of your highest expressions. And we keep that image front and center in our minds as another way to assist you in your healing. We love you very, very much. We love you very, 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 very much. And we will speak to you at another time. All right, kind of a long one. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Glad that my experience of being upset was able to help bring this channeling through, and I truly cannot emphasize enough how much crying and releasing really helps me. So I encourage you to cry, release, express your anger, whatever it is, because it could be the key to unblocking pathways that are merely blocked because your emotions, your mind is not ready for it. So I love you also so much, and yeah, thank you so much again for watching these videos. If you have a comment, leave it below, and thumbs up, subscribe. I feel like that's what everyone on YouTube says, but yeah, I'd love to hear any comments, and if there's anything you guys want me to channel on, I would really love the opportunity to answer other people's questions, because that sounds super exciting to me. I'm much more confident in my channeling now. So love you all. Have a great day.